There's a lot to love about being a Barnes & Noble bookseller. And one of the best parts of the gig for this collection of Barnes & Noble booksellers is picking the books that we feature in our Discover Great New Writers program. So there are the books you read and there are the books you experience, and those are the books we tap for our Discover Great New Writers program. That's roughly 50 books a year from a pool of 1,000 possibilities. We're looking for books that wow, books that break hearts and open minds, books from writers who are not yet household names. And this is the story of how we pick the fantastic, fabulous, amazing books of our summer 2019 season. All right, you guys, nice job with the Discover Awards yesterday. That was awesome. I know this is strange for people because we read so far in advance that we're already talking about May through August, and we just did 2018 yesterday, but that was awesome. Paul Howarth, Kiese Lehman, hello world. We have an amazing collection of voices and stories and experiences.
Okay. I had
Ben and the Stars, which you really
like. I
like.
loved this book. People who love historical fiction of really any period. The characters are beautiful. The little bits of science and the eclipse are in there. It's just really interesting, and I just fell in love with these characters. So many levels.
Well, it was a changeable time, too.
When science started to really pick that up. So I'm a big yes on this.
So I did the last book party. I'm a yes. So I agree with Craig and Tara that I thought it was just very fun and light. Portrait of self-discovery when you're in your early 20s. Relatable to people that are in their 20s or people that are our age now, because like we can remember that time and then the people in their 20s are going through that time right now. So
I liked the literary aspect. I liked the Cape Cod summer aspect. I loved her pacing. I'm a yes for that.
All right, so last book party, Sess is a yes, Steven's a no, Laura's a yes, Craig, you're a yes, Will, you're a no, Mike's a yes. Tara, did you get to that this week?
I did. I read it. I loved it.
Julia?
Readers are going to love this new book on Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong. The story is told in the form of a letter from a son to his mother, and it's powerful and delicate. What comes to mind is There by Tommy Orange. So I think this will appeal to customers who are delighted by the discovery of something truly new.
Afra?
I am about halfway through The Travelers by Regina Porter, and I'm super, super into it. It follows this family kind of through time, and she does a good job of different people's storylines. The voices are super strong, and it's fantastic.
I will get more copies of that, Gally, because that just sounds really good. You were a yes to blink of an eye, right?
Yes.
All right, last book party. Here it comes from Nick.
I'm torn. I very much could see myself and Eve as a young person working in the book industry, but maybe not doing exactly what you want to be doing. It just felt a little predictable. I don't know if it transcends anything. I don't know if it's a book I'm always going to pick up. I'm always going to pick up a book about someone working in publishing.
It's easy for us to lose that sort of sense of wonder sometimes. We need to think about what happens when you step back and you're not touching 1,000 books a year.
I thought her writing was excellent. So I will bring up Disappearing Earth, but I see the potential.
There's enough that makes a reader say, wait a minute, what? If you can keep someone asking questions, that's the win.
A lot of folks haven't read a book structured this way before. The different character points of view and how they're all essentially talking about the same incident but coming from their different backgrounds. And that makes it a very, great book for people to discuss.
I would be perfectly happy to put it in now because that gives us 3 yeses and 1 Edward no. All right, so we are saying yes to Disappearing Earth, right? This is the 2 girls who go missing, but it's also about the community and what happened. And of course, the last book party, because everyone has been 20 at some point, but everyone has also been a little ambitious. We're at 17. We've got clearly a few that are in play for next week. We have a spectacular season in front of us.